channel. My name's Spencer, Top Line Racer.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to the channel.
It's difficult out here today. It's a rough crowd. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Hopefully the wind's not too bad in the background here today, but it is Tucson Day. You've been waiting for Tucson Day since the last upload, right? Yeah, well, it's time, and we are going to get the 2018 Tucson back on the road, maybe, possibly, we don't know. I shoot this intro before we work on the car, so I don't really ever know what's going to happen, all right? It could be anything. But we're going to start working on this. Let me show you what we're shooting for today. This is the Tucson that's going to be put back on the road. They're getting the garage cleaned out behind me, so ignore that noise. But this car here has all the front end parts we need and a very smashed back end. If you didn't see that in the last upload, well, go take a better look. But yeah, this one's totaled. It's a parts car. But it does have a nice, clean, white Hyundai Tucson front end, which coincidentally is exactly what we need for this car. So all the, we think all the structural and everything like that is all good on this car. So it should be pretty much a bolt it up and get it back on the road. One of the things that was already worked on was this dash. Had to be replaced because this airbag was blown. Still gonna have to do a windshield at some point here down the road. But making progress and getting this guy ready to sell. All right, we got this guy in the garage. It is about ready to go. We did just realize that the hood is damaged. Copart, I'm gonna blame them. We also have intern Landon here, who is a 15-year-old girl from the area who is just helping us do some work on these cars. So I'm excited to see how exactly the front end of this car is put together. Because like the inner fender stuff over there all just shoots down, and then there's like no radiator support on the other one. I mean, I can see it here, but it looks like it stops the headlights. So once we get all these shrouds and everything off, I'm just intrigued to see exactly how the front end on this thing is put together, because the other one's missing so many pieces that I can't really tell, but it's a little different than most cars. Squeezing up beside here, you'll see that the dash is already out of here, because this whole thing's getting parted out. So we were going to use the dash for the other car, but it was a different dash. There was some oversight in the purchase, and the interior is a different color, and the dash was different. So that stuff didn't work out quite as well as we hoped, but still a lot of good parts. Progress is being made.
Ready? Yep.
You know, these are not a bad looking car.
No, they're nice.
They did a real nice job on the design of these.
We're going to go out to the side here. It's just maybe even outside.
So that's what it looks like underneath. Okay, these are all the parts we're missing for the other car.
Go high so we don't hit that.
All right. I got to pull off this bumper support. And is that plastic or metal? I guess it's metal. And these headlights are coming out. All right, we're gonna get to it right now. So they're working on the bumper support there. We just got the radiator support out, which is really interesting. It's just this bar right here. It's a metal bar that actually bolts into plastic. And it's just like 4 bolts that come out, and that's the whole radiator support, and then it bolts into these plastic pieces, which also kind of hold the headlights in place, which actually were really easy too. They're like 3 bolts, and they just have 2 clips on the bottom here. So far, this car is a really straightforward, easy to work on car, and I can prove that. Let me just show you this air box, which I've never seen a design for. Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way. And you just flip this guy down, flip the 2 little clips, pull this guy out, and that's how you replace your air filter. So just some kind of neat stuff. I don't know whether it's always the best design. It might not do great in a crash. You might just die, but it makes it easy to work on. So there's our whole front end support. Like, it comes off as one big unit, kind of crazy. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that before, because usually like the bottom radiator support's part of the subframe. But hey, this is how Hyundai did it, and it works pretty good. And we're going to leave the radiator and everything on here because the other car is a turbo car and has a different radiator, and it has the intercooler and everything, and we're just going to hope that it all still bolts into this piece. I think it's all the same. Just got to take off that fender yet, and we're going to pull the other car in and get to reassembly.
Does it have a flake in it?
A little bit of flake in the paint.
You see it?
Yeah, actually I do. There's a little pearl in it. Better than just plain white.
Yeah, I don't know. My question is, did the other car have that?
That's a good question.
Where's the ratchet?
There goes the fender. And the foam. All right, we got intern Landon pulling the car out of the tightest garage door in the world. Parts car is going out. And the rebuild Tucson's coming in. Let's get this hood off. So what have we completed here, boys? Woo, you're a little sweaty there, Lancey.
You see that?
No Disney shirts.
Well, I had one, but...
No Disney shirts today. They got that whole support system, looks like it's back in place. Got a few cracked plastic pieces here or there from the accident, and like that shroud right there has a little crack in it, but nothing nothing that we won't be able to hide and hope that the new owners don't see. Progress is being made here. You can see we got a headlight in. We got the whole Shazam down here. Radiator support is in. We're working on some fenders here. Working on the gaps, everything like that. Overall color's pretty close, I think. Yeah, we're going to have this guy back together here in no time. So we just ran into a little bit of a problem here. Realized that between the 2 years, there's a different connector here for the headlights. And this one's not even long enough to actually come up and plug into these headlights. So a little bit of an issue there. But I'm about to wrap it up here for today. All right, guys. Well, the Tucson rebuild is underway. These guys are going to keep working here. I got to head home, and they're probably going to get it finished up or real close. So real good time, and not too long, and these guys are going to be back on the road. Got to get a windshield put in this one though first. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.